This is Paul Haynes coming from my office. Again, this week I want to talk about safety play and what makes a good safety. And really the safety position is really like the quarterback of the defense. The safety makes all the calls. They makes all a lot of the coverage checks that happens, and the rest of the guys just kind of listen to them. So first and foremost, you talk about intelligence. And, those guys got to be smart. And there's a difference between book smart and what we call FBI, football intelligence. So they have to have a high IQ in football and understand what the offense is trying to do. So intelligence is one. Toughness is the other one. And there's a lot of toughness to it because we're asking the safeties to do a lot of things. They have to be a part of stopping the run, plus they also have to be able to cover. So they have to be a tweener type of guy to be able to take on linemen and also go cover a 5'7" wide receiver, also too. So, toughness is the other part. And then the last thing, they have to be for what we call for sure tacklers. There's a lot of times they're out in space, they're one-on-one, or they're the last line of defense. So they have to make sure that they are for sure tacklers. Doesn't have to be pretty, but they got to make sure that they get them down. So those are really the three components that we're looking for in making a great safety. Again, the guys that we have kind of working at that spot is, of course, all-MAC performance, Nate Holly. Nate has all those, components. Not only, is your 3.6, GPA student, he's also has a lot of football intelligence. And by his numbers, he's not afraid to stick his nose in there, and there's a lot of times that we put him down close to the box. Jordan Italiano, again, we all know is a 4-point student. That is a film rat that is always watching film and becoming a student of the game, and his football intelligence is very high. And Jordan's one of those for sure tackler guys, and that's why we put him in the middle of the field. A lot of times because he understands angles. He's not the fastest guy, but he understands angles to the ball, which is very important at safety. Nick Cutbirth is another one who's a 3.8, 3.7, 3.8 student who is a student of the game, transferred here from Georgia Tech. That really is that tweener that we actually move him around everywhere because he has such a high, football intelligence. So, when you talk about a culture and you talk about building a culture and you got our young guys, Wantez McCray, who made a big interception for us last week, but you surround yourself by just those three guys. Marcus Elliott is another young guy that is a 3-point-something student. But you surround yourself by guys like that who have the work ethic and the football intelligence on how to watch film. It's a culture that you're building in that room that those guys all watch it together, and they can't help but watch those older guys and how they prepare, and they're starting to do the exact same thing.